Imagine your legal rights as an American being taken away from you. You are no longer given the freedom that you are supposed to have. This is what people who are gay go through when wanting to get married. According to Redditors.com, in 2013, the first state to legalize same-sex marriage was Massachusetts in 2003. The highest court ruled that the ban on same-sex marriage was a violation of their constitutional rights. Every state in the U.S. should follow this example and legalize same-sex marriage just as Massachusetts has. All humans are created equally and should have the same rights. Same-sex couples do not have the support that they deserve, and they should be allowed to be married in all 50 states. I want you all to believe that we have the right to get married regardless of our sexual orientation. According to CNN.com, last updated in 2014, as of right now, same-sex couples are only allowed to get married in 19 out of the 50 states. In the other 31 states, these couples face discrimination and unfairness that couples of the opposite sex do not have to experience. Without being married, these couples cannot receive hospital visitation rights or medical decision-making rights. This means that after being with their partner for several years, they will not be allowed to visit them in the hospital if something happens to them or be able to make the decisions for them. And if worse comes to worse, according to freedomtomarry.org in 2013, if a couple is not married, when one of the partner dies, the other partner is not entitled to leave from work, file a wrongful death claim, or draw Social Security benefits of the deceased partner, to inherit a shared home, assets, or personal items. These are rights that should not be denied to anybody regardless of your sexual orientation. If the same-sex couple were allowed to get married in all 50 states, these problems would not happen. These couples are not allowed to be married in the remaining states for many reasons, mainly the overwhelming lack of support they receive. Same-sex couples receive negative feedback and lack of support in many ways. There are several people who are very outspoken about their disapproval of same-sex marriage. So much so that they create websites such as tfpstudentaction.org with articles that have the titles such as 10 Reasons Why Homosexual Marriage is Harmful and Must Be Opposed. People such as this are very harmful to the gay community. There is hope, however, that lives in people such as myself who believe that everybody should have the same rights. In an interview with Alex Maurer in 2014, when asked a simple question, "What is your opinion on gay marriage?" he answered, "I myself am straight. However, I believe everybody is born with equal rights and should be treated as such. It is unfair to same-sex couples to be denied what couples of the opposite sex have always been granted. I hope in the near future other states will adopt the legalization of gay marriage such as ours has." People like Alex who are for the cause of legalizing gay marriage are a good thing. If more people were like him, this issue could be solved more quickly. If the negative people could just turn into positive people, the issue of same-sex marriage could be put to rest. With support from the majority of people, one day same-sex marriage will be allowed in all 50 states. According to MIC.com in 2013, of the 18 states in which same-sex marriage was legal at the time, 8 of them had just become legal in the year 2013 alone. This means that the rate of the states adopting the same-sex marriage is increasing, which means more and more should be quicker to follow. MIC.com continues to say that it believes same-sex marriage will be allowed in all 50 states by the year 2016, which is really not that far away. This, however, is something that will not happen on its own. The push for legalization needs to be supported by the public. I am asking you to be a part of that. In conclusion, I want all of you to believe that all 50 states should legalize same-sex marriage. Everybody is born with equal rights, and same-sex couples do not get the support that they deserve, and they should be allowed to be married wherever they please. A person is a person no matter what their sexual orientation is. They are human beings just like you and me, and all they want is the same rights as everyone else has. The rights that they deserve. I want you all to believe this, and I want all of you to stand up for what is right. Thank you for listening.
Children! Yay! Children! Yay!